Remember when cars had buttons? You know, real physical buttons. You pressed them. Something happened. Magic, simplicity, sanity. Fast forward to today, and your car's dashboard now looks like a failed prototype of a Tesla iPad hybrid. After it had a few too many drinks. Touch screens have taken over, growing faster than teenage boys and more invasive than your smart fridge asking if you're really opening the door again. In this episode of Nobody Drives, we're diving into the oversized, overhyped world of in-car infotainment systems. From the rise of touchscreen madness to safety concerns, tech battles, and why Swedish cows are now safer than German drivers. We're asking the real question. Are bigger screens making us better drivers, or just dumber humans? Welcome to Nobody Drives. If you're into cars, the latest tech innovations, the rich history of automotive engineering, and everything that's shaping the way we drive, you're in the right place. Before we dive in, make sure to hit like, subscribe, and ring the bell so you never miss an episode about all things automotive, past, present, and future. Now, let's get into it. Once upon a time, your dashboard had 3 jobs. Show your speed, warn you when the engine's dying, and tell you the fuel's running out. Again. Then in 1986, Buick threw in a CRT screen in the Riviera, trying to be futuristic. It was bad. Really bad? But the real explosion came with Tesla. When the Model S launched in 2012 with that gigantic 17-inch vertical screen, the automotive world collectively said, well, if Elon's doing it, now VW, BMW, Peugeot, even Dacia, all jumping on the glassy bandwagon. In Europe, the average screen size grew from 6.5 inches in 2015 to over 10 inches by 2024. Mercedes S-Class, that's a full cinematic experience. You could edit a short film on that screen during a red light. Touch screens are now the default. Buttons, extinct. Just like patience and common sense. Let's talk distractions. A 2020 study by the Swedish auto group Volkswagen tested 12 vehicles. The worst performers? Touch-heavy interfaces like the MG Marvel R and Tesla Model 3. It took drivers up to 45 seconds to adjust the AC, while driving at 110 kilometers per hour. That's almost 1.4 kilometers with eyes off the road, just to get cooler air. Ironically, a 17-year-old Volvo V70 with physical buttons beat them all. Because guess what? Tactile memory exists. Your finger knows where the volume is, not on a flat screen that changes layout after every update. And let's not forget fingerprint smudges. Nothing screams luxury like a screen full of Cheeto dust. Ever had your car update itself while parked? And then break everything? Modern infotainment systems now rely on over-the-air updates. It sounds great until your climate control menu vanishes or Apple CarPlay starts speaking Dutch. Volkswagen's ID series was plagued by software bugs early on. BMW had a recall in 2023 due to screen failures. Tesla updates? Sometimes they remove features. Surprise! And of course, let's not forget subscription-based functions. Want heated seats in your BMW? That'll be €17.99 per month. Want to turn off lane assist? Sorry, you need a touchscreen for that. That's currently frozen. Big tech is moving in. Google has Android Automotive, used in Volvo, Renault, Polestar. Apple wants full dashboard domination with iOS integration. And Chinese brands like NIO and BYD are designing interior UX like a mobile app on Acid. European brands? Some are fighting back. Porsche has retained some physical buttons. BMW's iDrive has evolved into a hybrid interface, buttons and touchscreen. Revolutionary. The battle isn't about driving anymore. It's about branding, data, and how many menus you can bury your driving settings in. Because apparently, navigating 5 submenus just to change your ambient lighting is what defines luxury now. Let's pause and ask, why? Why do we need 15-inch screens to check tire pressure? Why are critical safety features hidden under 3 taps? The irony: European lawmakers are now pushing back. EU regulations for driver distraction are under review. Some brands, like Mazda, are even removing touch functionality while the vehicle is moving. The pendulum is swinging. Because while tech is great, maybe, just maybe, we were never meant to operate a microwave while doing 130 on the Autobahn. And by the way, aircraft cockpits still use buttons. You know, for those people who fly metal tubes at 900 kilometers per hour. So here we are. Cars that can park themselves, accelerate to 100 kilometers per hour in 3 seconds, but leave us helpless trying to turn on the defroster. Maybe the next revolution in automotive design isn't smarter screens. Maybe it's just smarter design. If you've ever nearly crashed trying to skip a Taylor Swift song, hit that like button and subscribe to Nobody Drives. We'll keep touching the truth, even if automakers don't want us to.